Hello, this is Vulturepire, and as I record this, this patch is going live in the next couple of days. Which, if I make publish things once a day in recorded order, I'm pretty sure this goes up like a month after or later, or a month or more after I recorded this. So, hello from the past. So, this run, I think I want to play Paladin because it's been a bit. And my plan here is to do it was kind of an aggro list, and then I ripped some pieces out and put in different pieces, and we'll see how this goes. This is still a relatively aggressive list by my standards, but it's really more of a mid-range than an aggro list, so. Orb protection is okay. That seems good. That seems good. Hopefully we won't need the Phoenix Feather. Just wait till they fight Hunt. Endurance, Hunger, White Flame. We can do that. I do like Crystal Valley. Has a lot of fun stuff. Emerald Dragon drops some good cards, but that Emerald Dragon fight itself can be a problem for us. I would like Lightning Communion. Dragon Form is okay. Crystal Dragon drops. Dragon drops. I need to remember. I actually remember either of the Crystal Dragon cards. Alright, Cornered Strike, which is meh, and Crystal Wrath, which is actually pretty okay. We can work with that. And then Soothing Skies is good stuff. Blinding Clouds we can potentially get use out of. And then White Flame and Hunger, of course, drop us good stuff. So. Give me a second. All right. Let's go. Sorry, I got distracted by Discord. And it's a shame that White Flame is trash now as a strategy. Charge Infuse is not terrible. Charge Slash is actually okay for this deck, but I want the ability to draw into good strikes. Charge Mana Shield I tend to take just because like taking Charred Mana is usually good. Charred Block also seems okay. This is kind of a mixed bag with what we've got, because it works well in that it means that we aren't reliant on the Distill Elements, but it really hurts our Distill Elements. I think we're relying on those for mana too much to cut them, or to take this right now. But extra stuff on turn 1 seems good. All right, love to see both of these. We can force out an Elemental Prowess, which is very good. And we can also force out potentially an Artillery. And maybe even a Devourer's Strike, which are all good things. This fight could be kind of a pain in the butt just because the Berserk, and we have a lot of front-loaded damage. Do we want Shield here? I think so. Alright, so I don't have any pocket cards in this deck. We do get 4 mana out of that, which is nice. This is going to almost kill both of them. And that was an Aura of Protection going off. I should have put Pocket Sand in this list. I built this deck before Pocket Sand was a thing, and then I just didn't think about it when I was retooling it earlier. Alright. So, unfortunately, I think it is worth doing this, because that lets us kill this. Oh, we don't have. I thought we had enough mana. I feel really dumb now. I was thinking we were going to be able to kill that middle one. Okay. And we can't get shields out, so now we can. And that will kill. I would like more shield, but oh right, we have Aura of Protection. Or protection doing work. I don't really like that here. This seems okay, except we have to deal with the hidden on the end, which I hate dealing with. And we just take the mana bolt. There's very much an argument for taking the heal card there. That's... Do we have any vulnerable effects, though? I don't think we do. This is so powerful we can make it work, but both of these are card draw trinkets. Yeah, I think we take a card draw trinket, especially because, like, then we leave up the... if we had Pocket Sand, I'd probably take that, but we don't. Alright. Ideally, of course, we would have... whatever, but... Alright, this is absolutely going to be what we are going to do here. Because that'll get us quite a lot of mana. We don't even need the shield here, which is nice. Let's pop you. Because I think we are just on try and kill this jerk. No, not quite there. But this will set us up for the kill. Which I think is worth it. Although, it won't actually die, unfortunately, until its next turn, which is really unfortunate since it decided to prep the most dangerous thing it could do. Really maximally punish us for not getting this kill locked up here. Alright, we actually get some shield here, which is what I was hoping for. Unfortunately, we have just enough arcane that we are going to explode. Boop. But we are still tough for the back one, so that's fine. And that temporary powerful and lifesteal is pretty great. Especially if we can actually get things going here. Alright, that allows us to do that. Yeah. Okay, and we can't really usefully supercharge here, unfortunately. So now, that'll definitely kill the front one, and because of how this works out, that one doesn't get to go berserk. This one does, though. Try and draw into a card draw. Looks like I will be able to, although... Or, not card draw, into shield. Although, unfortunately, I'm supercharged now, so I won't actually be able to get shield. There's no way for me to sequence. Oh, right! Aura of Protection. Take a drink every time Falter Fire forgets about Aura of Protection. Unleash the Storm is a very good way to finish out fights. It's super risky right now, though. I think we take Predator's Focus here. Okay, with like a little more mana, and I don't want to try and deal with whatever. I also think we have. I also didn't put Absorb Elements in the pool of this deck because I just hadn't. Like I said, this was not a. Alright, that's first enemy only because it's Garrot. I just forgot which card I was playing. So now we take some damage. Okay, so we have to play this first so we don't explode. So that does give us back 1 mana. But we may as well play this first. Because now it'll give us back 2 mana. I think I do want some shield before I start going, just to be safe. Although, once again, Aura of Protection, I remembered it this time. And because we were able to get out that Arcane Detonation, we didn't have to worry about whatever coming out on us. We don't actually have any strikes, do we? So that means that if we pick up an actual strike, it will immediately be enabled. Alright, there we go. It will immediately be something we can quick draw into with Elemental Prowess. Give curse one any enemy 2 times. That seems super risky. This seems okay. If we're not going to do healing, this would be good. I don't know that we're going to do healing. Into this combo, into this set of fights, do I need Cauterize? I don't know that I do. Let's go ahead and do that. I think we can play a decent number of cards here. It's absolutely going to be a... Let's get powerful one. And that was Aura Protection going off at the end there to trip that shock. Alright. So that's going to give us some statuses. Let's... Kind of hoping for mana there. Unfortunately, this, I guess, is where we wish we had the Cauterize, because now we are bleeding. God, that is 9 powerful. That is absurd. Give me a second. All right. We can do that. Fortunately, we do have the block here and we're not bleeding, so. Alright, so here's the plan. Powerful. That's unfortunate. I was hoping that I would be able to get out stuff the way I wanted to this turn, but it's not going to happen. I think we may end up shocking ourselves here. Can we freeze you this turn? I think we can. Yeah. That's not lethal, that is. And we have no mana, so we don't get any Aura Protection this turn. We do want that out. I do think I want the ability to draw back into that. Unfortunately, we didn't get the detonation because of buffs that are out, but it's just so much powerful. Yeah, so the problem is like we can play that, but we won't actually be able to get use out of it. Because like we're going to be able to get to 5 stacks of energy here, but man, it is a huge problem right now. But at least we haven't been bleeding for the last couple turns. That's going to change this turn, but with a bit of luck, we can just get the kill this turn. This is going to kill you. Problem is now this thing is going to try and kill us. And it is going to come out of the gate swinging for like 1,000,000 damage a turn. And Orb Protection is going to come in here. Oh, right, but we are still supercharged, so. But yeah, like 19x4. This guy is just absurd. Alright, fortunately the blade here is actually going to come in handy, because once it loses all of its powerful, it becomes way less of a threat. I think we reroll 4 Devourers here, aside from anything else that gives us a strike to draw into. That's actually pretty okay. That means that we won't have to deal with the Purity from Endurance. Although Mana Crystal is also incredibly good. I'm going to take the Mana Crystal because it's so good. I like upgrading Devourers. Galvanized Blade is also an incredible upgrade, but we don't have the mana to support it. But Devourers plus... I'm going to just upgrade Predators or Mana Bolt. Because we also, like, upgrading mana makes a lot of sense to me right now. I think we upgrade... I think we upgrade mana. I think we don't remove anything so that I can try and justify taking artillery up here. Okay, no. Nothing there of value. That's usually pretty good. Let's go ahead and pop you for value. Let's go and do that for value. It's always about that value, you know? That kills this one. This is actually a situation where it's a little awkward just because we have no way to actually get to 0. But, you know, we do get a kill. And you gotta be happy with that. You must be happy, I command you. And so that doesn't actually draw a strike yet because we haven't, Killer Strike is currently, was in stasis. So Devourers Plus will be good, but to start with, it's going to lose a little bit of health here, I think. Okay, I think we're at... Okay, no, we aren't quite a recoverable amount. Go and do this. Get out slash. But we mostly just want all of that value. Oh, I should have done this first. I probably would have actually gotten us the kill immediately. Oh, I didn't realize we had enough to supercharge. Should have just supercharged. But yeah, so the advantage to Devourers is that we can then use it to generate mana once we get rolling. And the other thing is, if it kills, we don't have to deal with losing any health. I want this so much, but I can't justify it yet. That's okay, but I don't think I can justify. I think this is pretty good. All right, this fight could be painful. We'll see, especially because we have both of them active. All right. I was gonna do whatchamacallit, I should have done it already. Alright, this game costs a bunch of shield, but Yeah, unfortunately playing this out doesn't really get us anywhere because this jerk is protected effectively by whatever. I could do that just to get out whatever. I think I would rather get the shield, even though it means that like we can't get the aura protection. We can't get the charge from that, from hitting 0 there. Alright. The other advantage of Devourer's Strike, of course, is that it lets us eat runestones. Nom 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 nom. I think I want to grab that. Hey, that sequenced out perfectly. I'm gonna do that. That turns this on. We can just immediately supercharge again. Get all the mana we need. I don't know that I can justify shocking myself here, because the next turn is the turn that we actually get attacked. And it's a big attack. That bleed. And the other thing is, like, there aren't really any buffs on this attack. So, but we are conveniently still able to get lethal here. So this is going to be, it's not going to actually hurt us, and we are going to get this kill, which is nice. And artillery is exactly what we were looking for. I think we're happy with everything. So right now, I can see an argument for cutting the Reforge. I think we want the shield right now. But Devourer's Strike does a lot of the work that Reforge is in the deck to do, so probably should have just got it. The real question is, do we want Perfected Strike? And I don't know. Kind of an awkward way for our math to shake out. That makes it a lot better. Because our math was awkward because we couldn't hit exact 0. So we're going to do that. So I think we want the extra energy here. We can take so much damage here. I think it's worth it. And we'll just do that. Which give us all of our mana back. And we briefly touched to 0, so we got whatever. Actually, probably don't want to be this supercharged as it occurs to me, but it is too late now. By this supercharged, I mean, like, I don't want this, this amount of whatever. This means we get frozen. I don't think we want to do that. Yeah, we are taking some damage here. What is our max recoverable? 26. Okay, so we actually are exactly the right amount here. Oh. I messed up my numbers. But what else is new? And we do need this shield here. And now these are at 0, which means you can have a bad day. Could also tag you, but I think we just... It's very tempting to just get this kill out. But it wastes so much damage if we do that, is the thing. I think it makes more sense to tag... No, we're just going to get it out. There's no point in leaving it alive. Alright, we get frozen by whatever. Yeah, the lower form ones are weaker, obviously. Can I afford to play that? I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is I want it to be yes. I think I want the answer to be yes, so I'm going to make the answer yes. Alright, we can do this. Great. This doesn't kill you, but it gets reasonably close. Because it puts your days are now very numbered. And now we get another charge. And we critically are not. Oh, yeah, because there's a shock rune out, so we don't get. Now the shock rune is up, but it wasn't before, so we don't get whatever. Okay. I probably need to draw cards with this. Yep. I also don't think I can justify that. Because I don't think I can make it work. I think I do that. And then I supercharge. You're dead. I need one more mana for you. It's so unfortunate. There's no way for me to get to that mana, I think. Yeah, playing this is going to pull me out of supercharge, but I got that kill. I don't know if it's worth playing that. I think I just play this and then get some hits in turn. Should put Mana Cycle in my card pool. I've really come to really like Mana Cycle. Alright, we are now holding our only shock, or our only strike, but that's fine. If I play this, we get shocked. We're getting shocked anyway. This way we take the shock damage to this, which seems relatively weak. Although it's important that we don't actually do whatever. Okay, so yeah, now, because fairly minor damage. Not a fan of that 10 we're taking, but it doesn't drop our recoverable. And one nice thing here is we do have stuff that I'm not drawing. We say we have Haste Bus's Wills. Thanks. Helping. Which if we can ever find them are going to do good work for us. There's plenty of mana. 41 minus 117 is 24, right? See, 41 minus 4 is 37. Yeah, we're missing 24 health, so we can't do this safely. We have 2 White Flame, so we're going to take a little bit of damage if we tag this thing twice, but I think that's worth it. Just because, like, if we don't do that, we don't get to do anything this turn. I think we're kind of priced into doing this. I don't like losing extra recoverable, but also in my head we were going to be able to get to play this out. We absolutely can't. But transition and the Haste Bus's Will is, of course, retained. So alright, we have Lifesteal this turn. That's right. And there we go. Yeah. Alright. So Ether Storm would be good. We kind of are desperately in need of mana, which makes me not want Perfected Strike. Although if we were forcibly drawing into it with Elemental Prowess, that seems okay. I kind of want to reroll here to try and get mana. Should that or I just take the Ether Storm? Alright, Sprite Vigor seems good. That is... That works with the Cursed Bolt, and that's just about it, so that doesn't seem super worthwhile. Let me just take the starting mana and the starting wits. And we get another thing. None of these are exciting to me. I'm just going to take the Artifact Energy. It tends to be a pretty good upgrade. You get more damage, you get more powerful, you get more value out of the Haste Plus Wills. It does... The only downside on it is that then you're spending more mana on the wills. But I think you get enough out of it to justify that. I still just don't know that there's anything here that I'm like needs to go. From this, I normally would take Mystical Evolution, and I think it's still fine here. It's just not spectacular necessarily. But that also lets us go through like Crystallize. And Ray of Frost seems pretty okay for this character. I don't know that we can support an Arcane Feast, or I would go here. I don't know that we can't. It's just... I think it's more valuable to us than like one Idle Reward plus a Crystalline Bite. Or, I mean, Mind Tap's okay. But we need a Crystalline Bite here. If we would like to have Arcane Feast, but we can take the other stuff if that's not an option. Honestly, we can even probably justify Mystical Digestion, just almost. Alright, let's do this. I don't think we need the shield this turn. We'll just pop you. We're just going to work on killing the front one, I think. So we're now supercharged. Unfortunately, we don't get as much out of this as I would like, but yeah, we are going to want to cleanse before the end of this map. Ideally before the mid-boss even, which would be another reason to get that Arcane Digestion going. This gives us some powerful, which I like. So yeah, we take some health for that, but then we heal some. This makes that lethal, I think. Yeah. And now we just utterly chunk through things. Do that just for the runes. Not really what we're looking for. Sanctuary is the cleanse I said we needed. It's obviously a more defensive card than the rest of our deck is, but I don't think that's a problem. Sanctuary is just so good. I am always happy to see it. This guy can be a jerk if we can't kill him relatively quickly, just because he will spam whatever at us. We absolutely do not need to get more... whatever. We can afford to shock here. Although I probably should have gotten out of Supercharge first. We don't need to play this, and playing it just gives out a bunch of shield. Well, it's not that much shield. Hey, we got rid of the... whatever. The words. Donk. In my head, I was playing out this. That had to come out before we do this, because we need space in hand. Fortunately, Mana Crystal forgives all sins. In this case, those sins are the sins of forgetting important things like a dummy. Forgetting to play things. Yeah, we are absolutely going to end up getting frozen here. The unfortunate thing is that's going to prevent us from dropping Arcane. But we still get plenty of damage out here. Ideally, we draw back into a heal before we kill. But I don't think I'm interested in really trying to wait for it. Well, we've lost a decent amount of health. And this thing isn't really threatening us. We can afford to wait. Because, yeah, we can get the haste bliss as well back. We get to heal back a good, like, basically all of our health, which would make life better. So as long as it's not majorly costing us to do, we may as well. And right now it's basically free. Although we do have to actually draw into it. This guy just is not hurting us, so. There it is. And we can do that to kill. And there we go. That's kind of funny, but I don't think it's actually really what we're looking for. Mind Seed seems okay. Probably should have just taken the Brainstorm. This is an amazing trinket. Let me see what the other options are, just to make sure I'm not doing anything dumb. No, yeah, this is absolutely what we want. That's a fantastic card draw trinket, and it really helps us with... it also helps us pay off that one card that I like, the Devourer Strike. Do that. Let's ping you. Huh. Trying to think, like, I want to do this, but I'm going to use this. Because we want to avoid taking much damage when we supercharge. Powerful. Absolutely going to waste this health here. There we go. I can do that and then just use Aura of Protection to keep me alive. I've now been Aura of Protected. Alright, there's a ton of White Flame. It's obnoxious. Kind of priced into doing that, unfortunately. And we just kind of have to get a bunch of shield here because we are going to eat this double explosion here because we are Arcane weak. Whoop! And that hurts. That'll be fine. Rude. Line Bright Flamestone. This does not explode us, so we will do it. All right. Goodbye. Yeah, we end up down some health, but it could be a lot worse. I don't think we can justify Mystical Digestion. What were the other cards? It was, so same as that other fight. Precarious Drought isn't bad. I absolutely can justify Precarious Drought. Arms Race we can't right now just because we don't have enough strikes. And I don't think we're going to get enough strikes. But Precarious Drought helps a lot with our mana problems. I absolutely should be in the business of trying to pick up card draw. I have gotten in the habit of kind of underrating card draw because I play too scared of fatigue. And I know that's a problem that I have, and yet I do it anyway. So, learn from my mistakes. Be a better player than I am. It's not hard. Alright, and this time, like, the first time we used it, like, we went to all that trouble to, like, save up all of our health, and then, because of the position we were in, that meant that we were just blowing away all that extra health we had saved. But now, alright, unfortunately, this puts us in a bit of an awkward position. Because I shouldn't have played out that other whatever. I think it's worth doing all of this because it gets me a lot of sturdy, which is nice. All right. Transform that as usual. Guaranteed to draw us back into that. Transform this. Which gets us even more powerful. Whoops, that did actually cost us recoverable. I thought we were in the clear on that. My bad. But the net result here is that we do get to do a lot of damage. And we have a Haste Business Wheel still to draw into, which is always nice. So now, whoop. Unfortunately, that purity is really causing us problems. Fortunately, we get to do a lot of damage. And yeah, we use a couple detonations here, but we only get dispelled once because that's how Arcane works now. The Frail's a little annoying, just because I say it is. Alright, we're going to use that to use up the Frail. Oh, we have 2 Frail, so now we've used up the Frail. Shark's going to steal all of our stuff. Alright, we block that as well. So now we can supercharge. Boop, boop. Haste Bus as well. And we end at nearly full health. And I am very happy to take an upgrade Mystical Evolution. Hunt is also very good, but I want to make Mystical Evolution work. I always want to make Mystical Evolution work because think of the value. We get to be so powerful. We absolutely still would kind of like to have a, whatchamacallit? Let's do that. Debating if I want to save this for mana or... I think I'm going to save it for mana. Well, it's kind of an awkward set of draws. Yeah, and we ran out of hand space. I could have prepped for that if I had been thinking. And I want to go and do that. Alright. Didn't just immediately give it a whole bunch of whatever, which is nice. Whoop. Let's go ahead and, of course, do that. Number is not the right number. Number is also not going to be the right number. Yeah. But now, whoop, transformed. All right. Give us tons of mana back. Thank you. And we froze things, which is nice. Pretty good day, all in all, I think. We use this to get powerful. I could draw more cards here. Eh. I probably should have, because now we're going to have quite a few pieces of trash here. But we can play out the trash, that's not a huge issue. 70 health is nothing. Haha! Prepare to get supreme formed. Gives us even more powerful. And then we get exploded here, but we have purity, so it doesn't even dispel us. Alright, we are vulnerable, but that's the only thing we get. And we're going to be able to clear out of this fight right before the bad stuff hits. Moving on. Oh man, Prismatic Strike. That's exactly my favoriteest card. That's the bestest strike I could have hoped to find. I will take the Dueling Sword, and we'll absolutely upgrade the Prismatic Strike. And I have recorded a lot of videos this patch where I get value out of Prismatic Strike, and this will hopefully be another one. The Mind Seed is arguably worth cutting. It's our worst mana card, but I don't think we're in a position where we can afford to cut even bad mana cards. Do I even want to try this fight? I don't think we're well positioned against it, but we can try. I reserve the right to restart if this goes poorly, but I figure for the sake of the channel, it's more interesting if I actually take the fight, even if I don't think I'm going to win. Let's go and get out. Nah. This is so bad right now. Trying to think. Because like all these are going to be just so reduced, because like we're weak, and this thing has a bunch of fortress and its stuff. I think we just do that. I don't think it's worth doing any of this right now. It's unfortunate. I think I'm actually going to... Actually, the charged mana shield can go. I was planning to get rid of the Garrote, but... So it's going to forcibly shuffle, which is going to draw us this. Oh, right, but we had already seen that, because duh. That seems okay. Yeah, we are starting to actually do damage here. And that'll eat up its 2 remaining purity stacks, which means that now the Garrote can actually have text. And the plus 60% from being supercharged was a huge boost to our actual ability to deal damage there. Okay. I normally come into this fight with super defensive decks, and I think coming in with a deck that actually is has some get up and go to it, as it were, is going to end up hopefully helping, although obviously we have not really even started this fight. The other thing here is like we are going to get turbo dispelled a whole bunch, which is obnoxious. If we can't, especially because I don't know that we're going to be able to get out another freeze. Oh, whoops! I just shocked us, which could be a problem. That is good. I really am happy that that flipped. We'll go ahead and get one of these out while we're supercharged. I think we want to do this because if we can find anything else to let us freeze, that'll work. Just not having to deal with it doing the turbo dispel is going to be amazing for us. And that also gets us a bunch of shield, which also makes me happy. Also, I think that was the turn. I think the turbo dispel is also when it puts like a million shrivels on top of our deck, which is obviously not a good thing. Yeah, so it has permanent super lifesteal, but do we care about... I don't think we want to bother drawing here. Yeah, this is a fight that I am normally pretty scared of, but it looks like it is gonna go fairly well for us today, which is nice. It's always nice when a dangerous fight works out in your favor. Or in my favor. Trying to figure out if I can afford to play this. Yeah, okay. I think I lead with that. I think I'm gonna get shield out of this. Alright, we were shocked previously. Wow, we took that. That was our damage while shocked earlier. Which, I think that's a good sign that we only took 11x3 from... Took this much damage from it while we were shocked. We aren't tough right now, but we're about to get tough, which is nice. I'm just going to get shield out of that. I should have done that first. And I should have done that differently. Doing this in this awkward way so that I can hit exact 0. Okay. Now we take some damage. And, okay, this is unfortunate. We're bleeding. It's finally time to break glass in case of emergency. We don't want to get trip opportunist here, so I think we just end turn now. Yeah, this is... Alright. So the Supreme Form saved us from losing any of our buffs there, which is nice. Let's draw exactly one card. Just want to make sure that I shuffle in all of the cards that I want to shuffle in. Unfortunately, this is not going to be great this turn. That's going to be great, though. That kind of puts us in a position where we can afford to Cursed Bolt. Although the really awkward thing here is that, unfortunately, we cannot get out of Supercharge. I think its attack went up there. Oh no, its attack went down because we're getting tough. Yeah, we're going to take some damage here because we can't get out of Supercharge. I don't think it's worth exploding here, even if it doesn't actually cost us any... it's going to cost us health, even if it doesn't cost us... Well, I think that was... I changed my mind. It was worth it because I said it was. Yeah, this is going to be close if we can even pull it out. Yeah, that was the turbo. Oh, and that's the... this is the poison blood turn, which is annoying. Yeah. Because our problem here is we have to do this because we have to find a way to get shield. And yeah, this is it. This is into the road. Because we are not tough right now. And tough was not enough. Why did tough not do more for us there? I guess it was only counteracting that. I just expected tough to do more for us. But yeah, that's into the road. We do not have... We have a 5% evade chance. I'm just going to go ahead and quit to maybe... Yeah, the Light Stalker fight is not easy. I thought we had a chance there. And maybe there was a way to navigate that where we did win. But obviously that did not pan out in our favor. So we're just going to grab that and leave. And then I'm even going to take it. And it's probably better than... Is it better than extra turn? An extra card first? Yeah, probably. And now we're waiting for the next few fights, but that's fine. Yeah, Night Stalker fight is a beating. In my opinion, it is easily the hardest of the... although, part of my opinion on it is skewed a little bit because I'm used to fighting it in S3, whereas, like, I fought a lot of D3 CPU, and like I have really struggled against S3 CPU, but because my initial impressions were formed against, you know, the D3 version, right, that is perfect. Whoop. Yeah, against Night Stalker, our main problem is like we did not have enough aggression, and we absolutely did not have the damage mitigation. Which, if I recall correctly, we're fighting Bale later at the end of this, unless I'm misremembering. In which case, feel free to laugh at your screen right now because, hoo boy, I'm going to suffer if we go in and it's Maw. I do not have... My current strategy is not going to work against Maw. Let's go bonk bonk. Thinking. I didn't quite kill you. That's okay. I want that powerful. And we tag you and then do that. That's awkward. Thank you. Take powerful. Take that. Yeah, it was a little unfortunate. It's fine. It doesn't actually shock us, so it's okay. We could freeze out this trick if we wanted to. I don't know that we get enough out of it. And like the cleanse doesn't matter when that thing didn't have any buffs to begin with. Yep, we don't have enough space for all the cards. We don't care. Boop. We want to get out shield because of how this game works. Because of how this character works. Which is, of course, that we do extra damage based on our shield. We're so close to dead. I think I want to try and freeze this one out. Because I can. Just go and get those out of the way. Unfortunately, we don't have any... Oh, right, we have White Flame. That'll do it. All planned. Let's start chunking away at your everything, I guess. Mostly the evasion was what I was trying to get rid of there. That's okay. Not really what I was looking to see. And then I guess we just... And this is another Drake one. Which? Donk. Go ahead and do this. And yeah, the counterattack on the, whatchamacallit, the assault protocol is pretty good. So close to getting that kill. Oh wait, I didn't realize that we had done enough that we got the double, whatever there. Go away. Oh, I should have healed up first. I guess it doesn't matter a ton. Crystallize is what I'm looking for. Like, Lightning Field is certainly not bad, but I want the Crystallize. I gotta see I'm taking Pyro Cleanse here, but I want the Crystallize. This is very good when we have an artillery. I think that can go. Status decrease every turn +2. That makes the makes it a lot harder to use the Distill Elements, but it also means that like getting afflicted by status is gonna be much less of a problem. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we want to play this first because this is just going to draw us right back around to. Alright, dip. I forget that that's how that works. Unfortunately, we don't have a good way to hit exact 0 here. Oh, but this works. I was trying to think like, what are we going to transform? But we can just do this. Ta-da! Aha! You get popped. You also get popped. And now we'd like to shuffle again. And this is not an idle fight, so that makes it, of course, easier. We are tagging the Frost Barrier here, which is awkward. So we really want to make sure we trip the Frost Barrier with this, because we do not want to trip it with that. And then you're a jerk. We're going to absolutely... No, we don't need to, because this will freeze you. Because this was about trying to do Arcane Leak to us, which, not interested. Thanks. Alright, we're frozen here. That's okay. Pitch that. Pitch that. Alright, we get to draw cards with those now. Like I said, it's very good. Turns that on, which means just get to do all this bonus value. All right. We can do that. Oh, we don't quite have lethal here. I was kind of hoping that was going to give us lethal. Bite. And we're at full health. These are good. Do I want draw more than I want like the Ray of Frost? Ray of Frost is very good, but I think at this point we are kind of at the point where we just kind of take draw. Curse you, starting Purity. units. Closer, but still not there yet. I think I transformed this. Because if I can get... nope, that was unfortunate. Not really what I was hoping to see. Screw it, we're going all in. So that's going to draw exactly that. But critically, it's going to apply a little bit of status. And there we go. Transformed it. Perfectly calculated. Do I need to play that? I think I may as well. And we get shocked and frozen. Rip. It's fine. Alright, let's... Although it occurs to me, I'm probably not actually going to be able to get value out of whatever. Out of this. In my head, I was like, this is going to be worth more mana, but it may not be. You just have to get as much mana as possible here. And then, unfortunately, we get it detonated, and we lose the value. We can now safely discard. Oh, I'm slow on the uptick. I didn't realize until a second too late that we had drawn into a crystallizer, which would have been great to use with whatever. Alright, we have almost enough shield. But we are no longer shocked, which is important. That draws us, yeah, I was going to say one of two things. I think we just get shield out of this. Or play out at least one of those. I think we leave with the other one though for the moment. We have not yet gotten a chance to break shield. And there was that triple cleanse, just all of our, whatever we're going to say. It's just going to do the shield and triple cleanse again. Woo! Alright. That is a lot of energy. I think I do want that powerful. I guess we just play a block. Aha! Joke's on you, there were no debuffs. Because the dragon already cleansed them. Dragon really likes going for that, that shield action, huh? There goes all the mana. Alright, we have still some more of that. That is all of that gone. We can supercharge again and get more powerful. Yeah, we're just gonna keep getting more powerful. Because it sounds like fun. Pop and pop. Pull this out of supercharge. But we can still go pop and pop. This is gonna be a two-parter. It could have been a one-parter, possibly, if I hadn't failed at whatever. We're so close to being able to block that bleed, but no dice. So the good news is, playing this card is going to turn that on. And then we can Supreme Form. We just have to fill out the Supreme Form, which is like a regular form, but with sour cream. Yes, all of my jokes are this cheesy. But I did resist making a joke about how it's cheesy, just like the Supreme Form, which has not just sour cream, but also cheese, but the regular form also has cheese. Sanctity seems okay. I want this, because it seems funnier. So I'm going to take it. That's probably wrong, but I'm doing it. This seems better than that. What else is ongoing here? Yeah, no, this. That upgrade is okay, but Artillery Plus is very good. And then we cut the worst card, right? Falter Fire? We cut a card. Mind Seed is the worst card. I just don't know if we can justify cutting mana still. But Mind Seed is the worst card. Leave a comment if you think Falter Fire should have removed the Mind Seed. It is Maw. Okay, so I get to feel really dumb. But fortunately, I don't have to feel too dumb because we can hit 3 protectors and get 3 copies of Clear Focus, which should help make the Maw fight work. Although we do not have enough card draw, which is unfortunate, but going into the Maw fight with 3 Clear Foci should be good. Especially since White Flame will also help us a little bit with Cleanse, and we're not dealing with something that would aggravate it. That's going to be part 2. This was part 1. That's it for now. I will see you next time. Toodles.